To do the point in time count, it's a huge effort. It's the middle of the night, it's dark, it's exhausting work. It's one of those things where you can't control what's happening everywhere, but you can do something for your community. This work does give you the opportunity to see there are others who care as much as you do, and ECHO is just a facilitator for that.
We're gonna write all this down. We're gonna put some instructions on this whiteboard for the team leads, but I just want folks to be aware that, like, when they're a rural section, they get 6 kits. When they're suburban, they get 12. When they're downtown, they're getting 23.
We're here at Trinity Center. We're getting ready to do our pit count.
We're gonna be assisting the team leads coming in. They're gonna tell us what area they're part of.
Pit count stands for point in time count. The point in time count is our opportunity to engage with unhoused individuals and collect some data, which we then send to HUD. HUD takes that information, submits it to Congress, and then Congress allocates funds towards homeless services. So the day of, it's an early start. We finish up any sort of care kit building that's needed, and then it is all hands on deck to get things to headquarters.
We're partnering with ECHO and serving as home base for the point in time count. I've been working with individuals who are unhoused for the past 7 years. You know, I've well aware of the pit count and its importance, and right now it's just setup time. We're preparing for a very long night tonight.
We send everybody home at like 5 p.m. so that they can go get dinner, get some rest. And then people just start to show up at about 1:30 or 2 a.m.
So this is one of the only large events that ECHO does. We bring together a lot of the service providers that do direct services to people experiencing homelessness, and also just general volunteers, people that are curious about what's happening with homelessness in Austin.
We're designated by the federal government to coordinate this for the community. It's something they hold us accountable to. So yeah, it's a big deal for us, and we're excited tonight.
When people do start arriving, it's really exciting. People come in with a lot of good energy. They're excited to kind of go out into the night.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hey, how y'all doing?
We usually have some really great speakers who come in and get everybody jazzed and fired up.
I remember when my family lost our house, what helped us get through was a community that told us, we see you and you count. Gray family, we hear you and you count. David, we see your humanity and you count. And that's what you guys are out here doing today.
Absolutely. Section 39! Section 54, over here please.
We depend on hundreds of volunteers to help us go out, provide care kits to people, and do a brief survey so we can learn a bit more about them.
We're really lucky to have a lot of direct service providers participate in the night, but someone who's like consistently shown up is Anthony Jackson, who runs We Can Now.
We're gonna canvass maybe a couple blocks, make sure we don't miss anything. Then we'll come back to the cars, drive down a little further, park, and do the same thing. That's how we'll hit.
I'm a homeless advocate here in Austin, Texas, because at a very young age, I experienced homelessness. You know, I just knew once I got up and got out of it and got successful that I was gonna do something to help those people and you know, give back to my city.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are We Can Now. Thank you for allowing us into your space.
The system right now just doesn't have enough resources. We don't have enough shelter beds. We don't have enough housing units right now. Things are being built and we have been moving the needle and making progress, but there's always gonna be somebody out on the streets all year because we don't have enough.
Anybody in here?
Hi, this is Kate from ECHO. How are you doing tonight?
We're here for the point in time count. We got some cold weather stuff, some supplies.
To me, coming from the city, being homeless, having friends and family members that are homeless, it feels good to me to see that there's people who might not have come from those circumstances, but really care to the point to where they'll take time out of their lives and gather others to do the same. I think that's big for our city.
We are an organization that tries to lead by being data-driven, but It's a little discombobulating because the higher the number, both you are feeling excited and saddened by it. You don't want the number to be high, but also you want to ensure that you are doing the best you can to account for as many people as possible. So it's bittersweet, but ultimately the more information we can get, the better it is for us to be able to serve our community.
And it's just such a beautiful thing to see everybody come out. You're letting people know you count. Doesn't matter if you have a substance use challenge, you count. Doesn't matter if you're on the east side, the south side, the north side, the west side, or downtown, you count. When the sun rises, our folks are still gonna be on the streets, but they need to know that you see them. They need to be reminded they count every day. They count every time.